I really missed you so much, Cardo.
Sorry for interrupting your program viewing. I am Justin Jules Gonzalez, head scientist from NASA. We are under a global emergency right now. 5 a.m. early in the morning, our ground telescopes and some satellite images confirm that an asteroid named Nebula with 10 meters long will hit the Earth. The only way to avoid this is by programming one of our satellites and make it meet the asteroid halfway to avoid it entering the Earth's atmosphere. Our scientists should solve the problems to successfully program our satellite.
Good day everyone, this is Janice Escagades, and for today's discussion, we're going to talk about the basic logic gates and the text data. And together with our NASA scientists who can help to circumvent the impact of an asteroid on the Earth, Miss Buhian, Miss Cervantes, Mr. Gonzalez, Miss Bulasa, Miss Villar, and lastly, Miss Candido. A logic gate is a device that acts as a building block for digital circuits. They perform basic logical functions that are fundamental to digital circuits. Most electronic devices we use today will have some form of logic gates in them. For example, logic gates can be used in technologies such as smartphones, tablets, or within memory devices. There are 7 basic logic gates: AND, OR, SOR, NOT, NAND, NOR, and XNOR. And let us hear our NASA scientists what are their explanations regarding with this topic.
I am your NASA scientist Jonah to help to circumvent the impact of an asteroid on Earth. I will decode the topic AND gate from the basic logic gates. It is so named because if 0 is called false and 1 is called true, the gate acts the same way as the logical AND operator. The following illustration and table show the circuit symbol and logic combinations for an AND gate. In the symbol, the input terminals are at left and the output terminal is at right. The output is true when both inputs are true. Otherwise, the output is false. In other words, the output is 1 only when both inputs 1 and 2 are 1.
I am your NASA scientist, Princess Kit Villar, to help to circumvent the impact of an asteroid on Earth. I will decode the topic OR gate. OR gate performs a logical OR operation, which means outputs logical 1 if at least one of the inputs is 1. In other words, an OR gate is a digital device which produces low output only when all inputs are low and produces high output at all other inputs combinations. An OR gate may have any number of input groups but only one output group. But here, I will show only 2 input OR gate because it is enough to understand the logic of OR gate. A 2-input OR gate is logically represented as where A and B represent input of the gate, and X represents output. A B and X either be 1 or 0 logically the logical operation of our gate. Hence can be represented as A plus B equals X. All combinations of A and B can be represented in tabular forms as follows.
I am your NASA scientist, May Bulasa, to help to circumvent the impact of an asteroid on Earth. I will decode the topic NOT and AND gates. A nice digital logic gate to start with is NOT gate because it has only a single input with simple behavior. It performs logical negation on its input. In other words, if the input is true, then the output will be false. Similarly, a false input results in a true output, and it also often called inverter. An AND gate is a logic gate that produces a low output only if all its input are true and high output otherwise. Hence, the NAND gate is the inverse of an AND gate, and its circuit is produced by connecting an AND gates to a NOT gate. It is known as universal gates along with NOR gates, which means they are a type of logic gate which can implement any function without the need to use any other gate type. For example, a simple security system consisting only of NAND gates could be used to monitor the status of sensors connected to cabinets. If a cabinet is closed, the sensor sends a logical 1 signal to the security system. While all doors are closed, the alarm output is 0. If a single door cabinet is open, the security system output changes state to become 1, and this can be used to trigger an alarm or take some other action.
I am your NASA scientist, Helena May Candido, to help circumvent the impact of an asteroid on Earth. I will decode the topic NOR and EXOR gate. A negated OR gate, or known as NOR gate, is a digital logic gate with 2 or more inputs and 1 output with behavior that is the opposite of an OR gate. The output of a NOR gate is true all of its inputs are false. If 1 or more of a NOR gate's inputs are true, then the output of the NOR gate is false. For all other types of combinations of inputs, the output is logic 0. In 2-input NOR gate, there are only 2 input values and an output value. There are a total of 4 possible combinations of inputs. And now, for the EXOR gate, wherein it is also called the exclusive OR gate function, is achieved by combining standard logic gates together to form more complex gate functions. The EXOR gate is used extensively in digital data processing circuits. The output of an exclusive OR gate is high if it's 1 input but not both is high. The output of the EXOR gate is high if inputs are different, one is high and another is low, and the output is low when both inputs is the same, either low or high.
I am your NASA scientist, Malini Cervantes, to help to circumvert the impact of an asteroid on Earth. I will decode the topic XNOR gate. The XNOR gate, also known as XOR NOT, NOR, XNOR, or NXOR, is a digital logical gate whose function is a logical complement of the exclusive OR gate. Those input will be A plus B in the XNOR operation. That is, the XOR gate's output is inverted in the XNOR gate. The inverse is true in the XNOR gate. As a result, the output is 0 when just one of the inputs is 0, and 1 when both inputs are the same, either 2 zeros or 2 ones. The logical XOR operations is represented by this. This is a dot surrounded by a circle. The expressions of XOR operations between variable A and B is represented as A XNOR B. Now again, the truth table is satisfied by the equations AB plus over bar AB.
I'm your NASA scientist, Justin Jules Gonzalez. To help circumvent the impact of an asteroid on Earth, I'll decode the topic text data. Text data mining involves combing through a text document or resource to get valuable structured information. This requires sophisticated analytical tools that process text in order to glean specific keywords or key data points from what are considered relatively raw or unstructured formats. Text data mining is also known as text mining or text analytics. In text data mining, engineered systems use things like taxonomists and lexical analysis to determine what parts of a text document are valuable as mined data. Statistical models are commonly useful, and systems may also use heuristics or algorithmic guesswork to try to determine which parts of a text are important. Other control systems include tagging and keyword analysis, where tools look for specific proper nouns or other tags and keywords to figure out what is being written about.
Satellite programming completed.
Mission complete.